As I stand here and record this part 2 to the electrical polarization process, today received the news that Max Miller has passed. And I know Max from years and years ago, back one of the OGs of water fuel cell technology, even traveling to his home where I had shown him the original set of tubes that I made, and we hooked him up to his alternator, I believe, or my alternator perhaps, and showed him the production of it. And that was such like a iconic memory for me, because he was impressed about how much HHO was coming out of the tubes and the setup I had made, because I had rewound a alternator per the master Kevin West quite some time ago. So that was, I remember him being into the HHO space at that time, as I was. I fell out of it for a good number of years, and I discovered after the fact that he had seminars and all this other kind of stuff. I talked about a seminar that I hosted, not really seminar, just kind of like group meetup for HHO back in the days, God, 10, 15, maybe 20 years ago now. And he was one of the visitors to it, of course, along with the other OGs back in the day. But Max Miller's work was definitely very, very interesting, and him being that part in the community definitely kept it moving. And even for me, what I'm doing here today and in all my past videos is like, we're just stepping stones and pushing this technology forward. We refuse to let it die because we believe in it and we know it, we understand it, and that that forces that be don't want that, etc., etc. But I wanted to give a shout out to Max Miller, Iron D Max. Thank you. And I saw you here recently, maybe a year ago, or I actually invited you to my home here because I just made these cells, and I was so impressed with the amount of production I was getting, because I had achieved this kind of level of gas production and understanding of it. And he was impressed too, but I know we're all busy, and I just never really followed up with him, and I'm not sure where he was at in the whole community during these last few years. But I do remember speaking with him and showing him my latest apparatus here, and him being somewhat impressed with it. And that was fulfilling for me, just to have that from Max. And I tip my hat to everything he's done for the community. And if there's anyone that would want to step up and be in his place and keep this moving, that's me. I follow in his footsteps. So thank you, Max. We'll miss you.